And you were great. First of all, congratulations on all your success. Celebrity medium, author of New York Times bestseller, We Never Die, Secrets of the Afterlife. I believe, you gave us a rundown on that before, but, for people who might have missed that interview, kind of give us a little background, of what you do. And, maybe can you give us some hints on maybe some of the celebrities that you work with?
Absolutely. So I am a psychic medium, and from as long as I can remember, I could see and hear spirit. This gift started with my grandmother, who passed it on to my mom, and then who passed it on to me. And what's funny is that being a little boy, I grew up like that movie, The Sixth Sense. I could see and hear people who had died. But I actually grew up afraid of this. I never knew why I was seeing and feeling dead people and why no one else could feel what I felt.
Right.
So for years, I pushed this ability away. I did everything that I could to just live a normal life. And it wasn't until later on in life that I went to go and see a medium for the first time myself. I wanted to see somebody who was actually, using their gifts, since all my family did was keep it a secret. It wasn't until I saw a medium for the first time that I realized, oh my God, I can do this too. This isn't a curse. This is something that I can use to help people to heal. So I started reading for close friends and family members, and then next thing you know, word travels quickly about the one who could speak to the dead. And, E! Entertainment called me, and I got a reality TV show, and since then, I've just been traveling the world helping people connect with their loved ones.
Well, of course, you've been featured on numerous national TV shows, The Kelly Clarkson Show, Real Housewives, The Doctors, Fox New York, and many more. And, of course, your book. So, that's huge. Over 2 million followers on social media. That's something.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And, I've been blessed to have been able to meet so many people and, like you said, to have worked with so many celebrities. I've done readings for Jenny McCarthy, Donnie Wahlberg, Gloria Estefan.
Wow.
Just to name a few, Dorinda Medley. You name them, I've met them. And, what's amazing is that they're people just like me and you. They go through grief. As humans, we all go through grief. We all are left wondering what happens when we die. And when we lose a loved one, we want to know that they're okay, regardless if you have fame or not, right? At the end of the day, it's all about the healing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And also got to mention the E! Entertainment show, Meet the Frasers, of course. Of course. Definitely want to shout that out. So you have a psychic seance coming up. It's October the 30th. And this is online with your mom, which is incredible. Tell us a little bit about it.
So the psychic seance was put together for one reason. It's during this time of Halloween when the spirits are the strongest. And there's a reason for that. There's a veil in between heaven and earth. And once that veil starts to thin, right, which means that it becomes more permeable, we are able to receive messages from the other side. And that's the reason why a lot of people run to unsafe practices of mediumship, like Ouija boards, spirit boxes, ghost hunting, things like that. So me and my mom decided, you know what, let's do something Halloween that's going to be positive and uplifting so that people don't go and do those things, right? Mm-hmm. There's a right and a wrong way to connect with the spirit world. So me and my mom decided to do a psychic seance because we know that many people are trying to tap into their own psychic gifts and trying to tap into the spirit world themselves. So me and my mom are doing this live online event where you can attend using your iPhone, tablet, PC, however you get online. And during this event, we're going to be going and doing live readings, answering your questions about the afterlife. But we're also going to be teaching you psychic protection, and we're going to be teaching you how to receive messages for yourself.
Wow. That's incredible. So let me ask you this. You talk a lot about, the afterlife and when people die, like, can you kind of give me, and you don't have to go like deep into it because of time, but like what happens when we die? There's so many different, views on this, but so what happens? What would you say to somebody who says, what happens when I die?
So first of all, there's two versions of us, right? And that's the way that you understand death, is that there's a physical version of us with our body, but then deep within us, there's another version of us, which is our soul. So what's amazing is that your soul is energy. It can't be destroyed. So what happens is that when your body stops working here in this world, your soul transitions on to the other side. And when that happens, that's when you go through a life review. You get a look back on your life. You meet your spirit guide, your guardian angels, your loved ones on the other side. And then also what's amazing is that those souls also learn ways to communicate with us here in this world, such as signs like 1111, sensing and feeling them, dreams, songs, repeating numbers. And what's amazing to realize is that heaven is a place where our loved ones are put back together.
Wow. And that's, I mean, that's something that everyone, dreams of when someone passes away is, reuniting with their loved ones. And you say that happens and their souls and you guys are put back together. That's just amazing. That's amazing.
Absolutely. And listen, it's not just reuniting with your friends and your family. Your pets are there as well. Anyone within your life that you've lost is there.
Wow.
What's amazing is that I've seen so many people go through grief because they think that when someone passes away, it's just the end, right? But what I can tell you is that the same way that we are all there around a loved one's bedside before a loved one takes their last breath here in this world, the same way that everyone is there to see that person, that same assembly of people is happening on the other side, right? So as we go to say goodbye to our loved one, everyone that had passed that's connected to that person is there on the other side of the bed in spirit, waiting for that person to return back home to heaven.
Is that why sometimes when people are passing away or on, like their final days or final, hours or minutes, they start saying people's names who have already passed away?
Absolutely. And sometimes you might even see them look up and have conversations with somebody that's not there.
Yes.
You might see them reach up to the sky.
Yes.
You might see them just suddenly start to smile or point to people in the room that aren't there. It's because the transition process doesn't happen right at death. The transition process happens while you're still alive. So when you're making your transition to the other side, what happens is that during the weeks before you're passing, that's the time you start to see the spirit world because your soul is getting ready to make that final transition over.
Mm-hmm. Man, incredible. It gives me chills, hearing some of that. Again, October 30th, Matt Fraser, the Psychic Seance, your very first Halloween live event online with your mom, Angela Fraser, another gifted psychic. Definitely looking forward to it. You're going to be doing live readings, a ton of cool things. If people want to, link up to that, how can they do that? How can they, attend the Psychic Seance?
So listen, do you want to attend the seance? The best way to do it is to go to meetmattfraser.com because if dead people can find me, so can you. So go to meetmattfraser.com and just click on online readings and you'll find all the information there.
You're the best.
Thank
You're the
you
best.
so much.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
More hits